On what is going on, YouTube? Welcome to another Scheme Scene episode of the Raise Hail Praise Dale podcast. I am Voodoo,
I'm JT Dallas.
and we got the Daytona 500 schemes for you this time around. All entries, all what is it? 45 cars.
45, 46, something like that.
Yeah, we got every single one of them, so we gonna go right on into it because I know y'all just here for the schemes, y'all not here for us. So I'm gonna hit that intro so we can get underway.
Started on the 11th. All right, guys, welcome again to Scene. You guys have tuned in to us either for the Clash or last season. This is a episode that we do comes out Thursdays, so every Thursday for you guys.
Wednesday when we record it, though.
Yeah, we recorded the night before, but we will go through every scheme on the track and rate them from 1 lug to 5, and the ratings kind of, it's normal. 1 lug is I love the way Wrap It Up put it in. I don't know if you watched that episode a couple weeks ago, but they said 1 is my mom's in the car, but I'd still shoot at her. 2 is it's really crappy, but not the worst one that I've seen. 3 is about average. 4 is I'd buy that diecast, but it's not my favorite. And 5 is the best car on track. And I was gonna hit you up and ask, what if we only gave out 1 5 lug per race?
I'm done with it.
Okay.
We
each get 1 5 lug rating, so it could be 2 different cars.
Are we limiting ourselves to how many 1 stars we give out?
No, we can give out. I don't care. We can give out 30
because there's usually a couple ugly cars.
Oh yeah. But so we're gonna be rating that as far as lug nuts, and you'll see why we say lug nuts here in a little bit.
Yep. Without further ado, let's go ahead and switch over to our first scheme, which is your favorite driver. We're gonna hit that transition first.
Driver.
We're gonna hit the transition first. All right, so we ready for it? We ready to see what it is?
Let's see it.
Corey LaJoy in his stacking pennies car.
Yes, sir.
Is black and red because it's got Duramax on there. I forget what the hood's got.
I think it's the Take 5 logo.
Yes,
if I remember
that's
right.
what it is. But you see that little pin, almost full penny behind the 01.
That's for his. In case you guys haven't placed it together, oh my gosh, I can't talk. Put it together. He's the 01 because he has a podcast called Stacking Pennies, and then thus the penny behind it without actually putting a penny on the car.
Yeah.
So, well, I'll let you go first.
Well, if he's gonna do a stacking pennies, you think I'd give him a 1, but I actually kind of think the scheme is not that bad. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna throw it right in the middle. Go at 3.
I'm gonna drop it down to a 2 because it's not the worst scheme I've seen, but I just don't like it.
I can see that.
It doesn't look good to me. Like, I don't understand why they thought it would be a good idea to take a copper circle and throw it behind the 01 and not even like.
They should have put the details of a penny on there.
Yeah,
made a little more sense, but
yeah,
is what it is.
Not what I said, did you?
So that officially is a 2.5. So not terrible.
Joy has a podcast, Stacking Pennies. That's why But I agree with you. If they would have put the details of a penny and actually went with like a better scheme to help sell the penny, you know what I mean? Like maybe Corey LaJoy just needs to sponsor his own car with his podcast.
Maybe so. Stacking Penny's car. Well, there's rumors he might start more races, so we'll see. moving on to our first
Actual
charter driver.
our number one of Chastain. I literally almost said Kevin Harvick, and I have no idea why.
What?
I don't know, bro. My brain was like, oh, it's Bush scheme.
Nope. That's been a couple years removed there now, but
I know. I don't know why my brain like stuttered for a second. Don't ask me, dude. I'm gonna give this a 4 lug because the Bush schemes are always nice to look at. I like the details in the blue and stuff. Like it paints a picture. So
they did change it up from last year for sure.
They did.
And you can tell that they're using their wrap capabilities because if you look in the details, those mountains and trees and stuff are like actual mountains and trees that are just got like a little blue tint on them.
Yep.
So, I'll agree with you. I'll keep it at a 4.
I'm saving. Okay, we agreed only to do 1 5 lug apiece. I'm saving.
Yeah. I wonder who you're saving for.
Might surprise you. Who knows?
We'll see.
Are you ready to see a scheme we've never seen before?
Yeah. Gotta wait because this guy's not gonna give it to you.
A couple times because we've seen this scheme before.
2
It is the discount tire. Yeah, I agree. 2 lug, 2 lug for the number 2 car because apparently they only have 2 schemes for the entire 8 year that they've ran the 2. So,
All right, discount tire has not changed it at all.
Nope.
All right, enough said about them. Let's move on to that number 3.
Same one that he ran in the Clash. It is a great scheme.
It's gonna be his primary car, so we're gonna see a lot of this.
Yeah, but I'm not tired of it yet. I actually really like the scheme. I'm gonna keep it at a 4.
You gonna do a 4? You skip past me going first, but that's fine.
Oh, my bad, bro.
No, it's your turn. You're right. I'm done.
Man, you're messing me up over here. I'm apologizing for stuff I shouldn't apologize for.
Yeah, it'll be all right. I do like the camo. I do like the black, but I'm gonna give it a 3. Just because I like. Hold on.
What you're gonna say. I want to predict it. Are you ready?
Okay.
It needs more orange.
That's one of the things. But my main thing was that the way that they did it on Gragson's car last week was much better.
I agree
Or not last week, but 2 weeks ago.
I get what you're saying. I wish they would have took, instead of that yellow stripe down the side, I wish they would have put an orange stripe there and then maybe like an orange up around like the window and stuff.
You could have kept that line down there, that yellow line, turned it black and did the rest of it orange. That would have been good.
That one would, yeah, I could see that. Yeah, 100%. But they didn't.
All right. Let's see if you can guess who's in the next car.
It's Noah Gragson.
Hey, you did it right. I was expecting you to say Kevin Harvick again.
Actually, my brain did almost say Josh Berry. So I'm getting better. No. I told you guys at the beginning of the season, as many numbers have swapped and drivers and everything, it's going to take a minute. So I'm sorry, guys. And don't ask me why I'm pulling drivers that have been retired for 2 years. I don't know. Okay.
So this scheme here is not terrible. It's definitely better than what they ran last season.
Yep.
I feel like they could have done more. So I'm going to throw it right in the middle. Give it 3.
I'm going to agree with your 3.
All right.
Are you ready to see a scheme we've never seen before?
I feel like you've said this already this episode.
I'm going to say it a lot.
I don't know about you. I'm getting this one too. I'll jump in front of you.
HendrickCars.com scheme. It should get 2 lugs.
We agree on that one. Good.
Yep.
Now we get an actual new scheme that we have not seen before.
We do.
Brad Keselowski and his Kroger on the hood Cottonelle car.
You think that they chose this sponsor because he's going to wipe the competition?
Probably going to have to wipe his butt after he gets involved in a crash.
No, that's only if McDowell gets in front of him.
Yeah, it's possible.
Oh, it's your turn.
I kind of jumped in front of you on the last one. So.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm not worried about it.
Well, this one I do like the fact that they got the same pattern as they have on the toilet paper on the car. That's pretty
That
cool.
and it goes through the RFK little swoosh. I like
That
that part.
and the number is foil.
Oh yeah,
That's nice.
bonus points for store.
I'm gonna give this one a 4.
I'm going to agree with you. I do like this car. Man, this is the thing about new seasons. I see a lot of diecast that I want, but Lionel will never produce.
What are you talking about? Lionel produces every single diecast ever wanted.
Yeah.
The
Well,
history of
they'll
all
promise
mankind.
you that they're going to produce them, and then you pre-order them, and then they'll send you an email about 6 months later saying that the production was canceled.
Right.
So, just saying.
All right, moving forward, Mr. Justin Haley.
It's the Chili's car.
It's the Ride the Dente car.
Yeah,
They don't have the margarita splash in the background this time.
I do like the scheme. It's simplistic, but in a great way.
Yeah,
You know,
I like the purple around the bottom.
Yeah, I do like the purple around the bottom. And I like the little like plate accents. That's the best way I can explain what I'm trying to say. I don't know what else to call it, like the little floral vines up by the window.
I got you.
It looks like a plate in a Mexican restaurant.
Yeah, I can see that.
Give this one a 3. It's not the best scheme. I mean, it doesn't really have a whole lot going for it, but it's not a bad looking scheme. I do like the yellow fuel ring, so
I'll agree with you 3 on this one. They could have done a little bit more, but it's I think the margarita one was a little bit better, but one's not too bad.
I agree.
The ARCA race is going to be the Ride the Dente 200, so
facts. So, I don't know. It's just a mid-tier car. It's not bad.
Yeah. Well, you ready to see the winner of the Daytona 500's car?
No. This thing is the ugliest car that they could have put on track. I'm sorry.
It is the same as last year.
I know, and it was ugly last year, and it's just as ugly this year. Like, I get that, like, the zone is, like, green and blue, but, like, make something better, because, like, one of my pet peeves is, like, this green line that just cuts off right behind the window. Like, doesn't go anywhere, doesn't do anything. And then they've got these, like, random white dots coming out of a blue or a green like circle. I don't know what's going on here. I don't like it. It's a 2 lug. It's not the worst scheme, but it's teetering. It's almost a 1. But I do want Kyle Busch to win 500.
I do want Kyle Busch to win the 500, but I'm still going to give this one a 1. Sorry.
Yeah, it's a bad scheme.
It's pretty
not
rough.
My favorite.
Mama, I hope you're not in there. Moving on to Chase Elliott.
Wow, it's a brand new scheme.
Technically, it is.
That's what I was going to say. It kind of is, because instead of yellow, it's gold on the lines and stuff.
Well, the lines last year, some of them were white.
So that's true.
Got them all gold now. But it still only gets 2 for me.
I agree. Hendrick needs to step up quite a bit. They ain't got
I think they did all right with Bowman, but that's about it.
Yeah, but 3 out of 4 is getting 2 lugs. It's not a good look. Which, I mean, I get they might be going for, like, old school, like, you know, that's just their car. But it gets old in the day of rap where you can do literally anything. If you wanted to put a picture of your mom on the hood, you could.
Well,
you get what I'm saying?
You ready for Brother from Another Mother, or at least one of the brothers racing?
Oh, Ty
Dillon.
Ty Dillon in his grizzly nicotine pouches car. I love this car. It's so simplistic.
It's much better than the Zone one.
It is way better than the Zone one.
You say it's simplistic, but look in the black. There's like smoke patterns going on in there.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, it is kind of simplistic as far as like, there's no more red on it. I would have liked to seen a couple of red swooshes, you know, just like behind the grizzly thing. And it doesn't have that really big, obnoxious warning label as long as the whole car, like the Zone one did.
Right.
So, I mean, I don't know. It looks like it. At least the warning label looks like it kind of goes with the car. You know what I mean? So, I'm gonna give this one a 4 because I'm probably gonna have to buy this one.
A 4?
Yeah, I'm not even a Ty Dillon fan. I just like this car.
I'm not gonna agree with your 4. I'm gonna bump it down to a 3. And it's a high 3, but they could have done a little bit more with it. I do like the fact I'm pretty sure the number is foil, so that helps out a bunch.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The only thing that would have really like bumped it up, and it probably would have got a 5 from me, is if they had like some swooshes coming down from the back window down to the bottom or something like that.
Good enough to pull your only 5.
Almost.
All right, well, we do actually have a new scheme for this next guy.
We do, even though it's kind of a repeat of past schemes in a way, but it's technically new.
The same blueprint, different colors.
And then, of course, this year you got the JGR, so technically all the JGR cars this year.
I'm going with a 2 on this one. While it's patriotic, I think that's what's pulling it up to a 2. Because in all reality, I'm tired of seeing this pattern.
I agree. I'll agree with your 2, but I really want to put it at a 3, just because it is patriotic. But
you don't have to put it at a 2.
No. What I was gonna say was, it's kind of like right on the line, because it's like one of the worst patriotic schemes that I've seen.
Yeah.
So that's why it's down at a 2, because and I'm pretty sure it's not even necessarily patriotic. It's just using the logo of National Debt Relief. So
right.
Yeah, it stays at it.
Enough of that. Here's a brand new scheme.
Wow. I hate the blue on this scheme. I absolutely hate the blue.
No, I kind of think it goes well together.
No. If they were going to do this, they should have dropped the orange. I don't like this scheme. It is one of the worst schemes that I've seen. I'm giving this a 1 lug. I don't know if it's my turn or not.
It is your turn, and screw you. I'm going to keep this one at a 2. Not quite a 1.
I don't like the blue. It clashes with the yellow and the orange.
Nobody cares. I'm just kidding.
Well, guys, that does it for this episode.
All right, moving on to the next one, Mr. AJ Allmendinger.
Wow. This is way better than the what was that one car? The bottles
Circle?
that you could put. Yes, this is way better than the circle.
It is way better than the circle, but it's basically the same Celsius scheme that we've been seeing, except that they added the can on the back of it, which is a nice improvement.
Addition.
Yes, addition. That's the word I was looking for.
I think it would be better if they took where the exhaust pipe and stuff comes from and just slammed an orange line all the way down the car.
That would be nice.
Like that, I think that would make it look
paint
a
the
little
side
better.
skirts now.
You can or cannot.
You used to not be able to, but you can wrap them.
I was like, I was like, did I just say something wrong? Because I swore that changed, but
no.
Yeah, that's what I would have done. I would have took that orange and just ran all the way down the. Yeah, I'll keep it at your 3. It is a nicer looking scheme, though.
I gotta align those lug nuts.
It's bothering you now.
I did the new graphic for him. I just haven't added them in here, but it is what it is. Moving on to Mr. Chris Buescher.
Boucher. It's the RFK scheme. Fastenal.
Tell me something that you notice on this scheme.
The little divot in the RFK, like little swoosh. You see how it's got like little lines in it this time?
I could see that. Yeah, no, that's not what I was talking about.
Also, you look at the front of it; it's got the little like swoosh going up the hood and stuff.
Yeah.
So I do like that, and the Fastenal is kind of like rectangled out.
He is not finding what I'm talking about.
The DeWalt scheme or the DeWalt logo?
Yeah, there's a DeWalt logo on a RFK car.
I did see that.
What does that mean for Mr. Christopher Bell?
I mean, I doubt that they pulled the DeWalt from Bell. Honestly. Because that's like his primary sponsor.
It's probably one of those in association with.
Yeah. Although I would say it'd be cool to see a DeWalt 17 again. Again. That's what I said.
Matt Kenseth.
Yeah, like a Matt Kenseth throwback for Darlington or something. That would be like
That would be nice. I wouldn't lie. What you giving it? Or is it my turn?
I'm gonna
I
give
don't
this one a 4. It's a nicer scheme. It's one of my favorites that RFK pulls out. I know they kind of revamped it, so that kind of wins a little points from my book. It's not just the same scheme over and over and over again, which I'm sure by the end of this season we're gonna get tired of it.
well, luckily he's got a couple of sponsors he's gonna rotate through. But I will agree with your 4 because it's nice. I like the mostly white. I think that's what makes it pop a little bit more.
Yeah.
If
With
they
like
had
the
less
little
white, I
black
don't think
accent.
it'd look as good.
I agree.
All right, next up, Mr. Chase Briscoe.
I love
His
this
car that he's gonna run every week.
Probably.
And no, literally, unless he's doing a throwback or something, this is gonna be it.
That's annoying, but I like it. At least there's a hope that, since he's running literally every race, we might get a diecast of this one.
You would think so. Would definitely think so.
I
I do
hope
think it's still nice looking.
Walmart.
I still like it. Right now, it's still fresh, so I'm giving it a 4.
I'll agree with you 4. It looks really nice. I want to point out that I do kind of like the JGR logo on the front of it. I wish that like the whole brand would just keep the older, like the one with the red squares, but on the front of the car, it looks nice.
Well, I know the Wrap It Up guy said that they think this JGR logo looks cheap. So,
wait, you said he was gonna run that. I thought he was running I thought it was like 3 races that Lance is gonna be a primary sponsor.
I don't know if it's for him.
I
I know
swore
it was going to be for JGR, but I don't know if they specified him or not.
Well, the post that I seen, it was like specifically about him, where he was gonna run like 3 cars or 3 Lance cars.
Maybe. I saw a post that he was running this Bass Pro Shops the entire season. So.
Oh, well.
I guess only time will tell.
Facts.
I guess we can go to this next guy that nobody knows.
Oh, no, not at all. Oh, Christopher Bell in his 20 interstate batteries. I do like this scheme. I know a lot of people hate it.
I think it's better than what they did last year.
I 100% agree on that one. Like, it's a dual sponsored car, so I get what they're trying to do. I just wish there was a better transition in the lightning.
Kind of hard to go from yellow to green lightning, though.
Yeah, I wish they would have went with just like a yellow lightning, which I get that's kind of like the opposite of what interstate batteries is. I don't know. I think it would have been better if they would have took like this car and put like Reese's or Ream, since it's black and red. You know what I mean? Because the colors and the logos kind of match up instead of yellow and black and green and red. I'm gonna give this one a 3. It's not my favorite. I do like the scheme. Don't get me wrong. It's better than their regular Reams. Can't stand that. But
well, I'm sure you'll see it again. Don't worry. I'll agree with you 3. I was gonna bump it down to a 2, but I like that they changed it up this year. I'll keep it at that.
I really wish that he would just run an interstate batteries car that was like all black with the green lightning down it.
Too bad you don't get that.
I know. All I get is the stupid green car with green lightning, which makes
interstate batteries is only gonna be on 5 cars. One's Ty Gibbs, and then what was the other 4? Was that? Who was that gonna be? Denny Hamlin, or was that maybe it's Bell? I don't remember which driver it was.
Usually Bell runs the interstate.
Well, last year all 4 of them did.
Yeah, it might be Hamlin. I'm not sure.
All right, now we go, Mr. Josh Berry.
Wow, it's the Wood Brothers scheme. Literally the same scheme you've been seeing for 75 years.
It's not the same. It's got a different name above the window.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. And some different, contingency. I'll give this 2 lugs already. I'm so tired of seeing this scheme. Like, I get it's historic, but like,
I agree.
They need to come up with something original.
I'm gonna agree. Enough about that guy. Moving on to Joey Logano, last year's champion.
And there's actually a new scheme. I'm kind of excited about it. So this is the clone to their Indy car?
Yes.
Okay, I always want to say F1, but I know that's not F1. I high key like this car. Like
Do too.
it's simple. It's very simple, and it's literally just the same like layout of, if
I,
it was just his yellow car.
I
But
think I would rather
it
this
looks
one other than his actual primary.
yeah. I do like this car. I'm gonna give this. I think it's my turn, right?
Oh, it's mine, but I'm gonna give it a 3.
Okay. I was gonna agree with you. I could see myself buying this diecast. Like, it's not one that I would like actively seek out, but it would be
Just if you
one that
happen
I
to
would
come
buy.
across it, you grab it.
Yep.
Gotcha. All right, Mr. Bubba Wallace.
Bubbles and this bloody fry. 3 lugs, bro. It's not the best scheme.
I'm going with 2. Sorry. They could have.
I agree.
It's not
It was
even
very.
realistic looking fries.
Listen, dude, I want the Big Mac burger back. Like the Big Mac car. Nice. I would even take the Grimace car over this one, honestly. And that's saying something because the Grimace one was ugly.
The Grimace and that Hamburglar one were both ugly.
Yeah, I like the fire suit for the Hamburglar one.
Yeah. You see the
But
fire suit for the Wendy's
I did.
for this season? I'm saying.
Yeah, I seen it. It looks sick.
All right, another not so new scheme, Mr. William Byron.
Wow, it's like Jeff Gordon just can't let go of the 24. Imagine that. It's your turn. 3.
So still gives me Jeff Gordon vibes, although it's a little different than what he was running.
I'm pretty sure this is the same Exalta scheme that he ran in like one.
Not sure about that one.
Pretty sure. Like 2015.
Maybe.
Let me check.
I don't feel like he had as many flames going on. I feel like his flames just came like past the number and didn't have any on the back of the car.
Yeah, Jeff Gordon's looked way cooler. It was silver, but it had the same flame scheme.
Moving on up, Mr. Todd Gilliland.
Wow, it's a love scheme. I think they changed the hearts a little bit.
Maybe. I think they're at a
Maybe.
slight angle instead of just straight now.
Yeah. I don't love it. I don't really necessarily care for it, but it's there.
Giving it.
I'm gonna go with 3 this time, only because it's the 500.
Going with a
He's
2.
lucky.
Sorry.
He's lucky he's getting a 3.
Just taking leftover Michael McDowell there.
Yep.
Oh, brand new scheme because we've never seen this number in the last couple years. 5.
Wow, it's a monster scheme. They're completely black and green. Wow.
A little better than
2 lugs.
what's his name?
Ty
Gibbs.
or
Yeah, that's the one I was trying
yeah.
to think of. So I'm giving this one a 3 just because of the green on it. Bumps it up a little bit. I'm saving that 2 for him later.
I'm gonna give them both a 2. Spoiler alert.
Gosh, now nobody's gonna watch the rest of the show.
I know. You'd think with Papaw's money he could get like better.
James
Speaking of
Smith.
black and green schemes, at first I really liked this scheme for Zane Smith. It's the more I look at it, the more I dislike it. I wish the flames were a little bit smaller. You know what I mean? Like where you'd have more flame instead of just this weird green thing going around. Because like you really got to focus on it to see if it is flames or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give this one a 2 lug. I don't like this car.
I'll agree with you on this
The
one.
more I looked at it, the more like because at first I was like, oh man, this is a 4 lug all day. And then I like really looked at it and I was like, man, the more I look at this, the more I don't like it. So
Yeah, it could have done way better.
oh yeah.
Moving on up.
I love
Justin
this car.
Allgaier. This one is a 4.
About to blow your mind. I'm going to use my 5 lug.
Oh boy. The
This is
5
my
is out
favorite.
there.
Love this
5 is
scheme.
out there.
Like, I'm telling you right now, hopefully it sells enough. INL sells
Hopefully
it.
he makes it into the race.
I think he will.
I should be watching qualifying right now, but we're doing this video.
I know. I was just thinking the same thing.
I got it set to record.
I do
Okay.
too.
Moving forward to Mr. Cole Custer. Same car he ran last week. I'm going to give it a 3.
I'm going to agree.
Not terrible to look at, but we've seen it quite some time now. All right. Mr. John Hunter Nemechek.
I mean, we've seen this scheme quite often. It is a good scheme, though.
It is.
So, I guess I'm gonna give it a 3.
Got Oreos on it, and Dixie cups, and toothpaste. You got everything you need to eat unhealthy and then brush your teeth afterwards.
Can I just say how bad I want an Oreo scheme again?
That would be awesome.
Ooh. Hang on a minute.
I'm gonna agree with
bump that up. Hang on. I'm gonna bump it up to a 4.
Whoa.
Because I just that's not the same Dollar Tree scheme, is it?
As last week?
Yeah.
It's
so
slightly different.
For reference, we were talking about it, and I have the qualifying. Oh, focus. I got the qualifying pulled up. Okay, and he just happened to be the one that's there, as I've got it. And that car looks way better on track than it does in the graphic.
Oh yeah, say that for sure.
I'm gonna keep it at a 4.
I'm keeping it at my 3 though.
I'm gonna have to buy this one now. I didn't realize how nice it looked. This is stupid.
The only thing I don't like about it is every time they run it is usually different contingency sponsors down there.
That's fact. Yeah, I've noticed that.
That's what's going to make it difficult to get a diecast of it. Always different.
Yeah. But that thing looks awesome on track, bro. Sorry, I kind of got sidetracked. But
I'm not trying to watch qualifying yet, so.
Well,
hold on.
I'm kind of halfway.
Eric Jones.
It's the Advent Health. Wow.
Definitely different than last year. I like this one better than last year's.
I do too. Last year's looked more like an insurance car.
I'm going to give this one a 4.
I'll agree with your 4. The only thing that I would like to have seen is instead of like the gold, just the gold behind the numbers on the white, I would like to see just a very thin black outline of it. Kind of make the numbers pop a little bit more. I get what the gold is. The gold's a legacy. I get it. I'm not saying get rid of it. I just would like to see just a very black line around.
Maybe. All right. You ready for Mr. JJ Yaley?
Yes, sir. This is a pretty cool car, honestly.
I think one of the better looking schemes on track.
I agree. This one almost got my 5 lug. I'm not gonna lie.
And well, let me tell you something here, mister. Let's get in mine.
I love how everybody thought we were gonna pick a Johnson scheme, 5 lugs, and we didn't even do it.
We didn't even make it down there.
But no, this picture really doesn't do it justice. Like I've been kind of watching this, like the different stuff for it. This scheme looks awesome.
Yes, it does.
I love the mirrored 44 mixed with like the green and the copper paint. Or the wrap. I'm sorry, it's not a paint.
We
with
get
the
what you're
copper
saying.
ring around the gas hole.
He said gas hole. Giving it calm down. There was a G in the front.
That car's got a nice looking gas hole. You know what I'm saying? Man, if I didn't give my 5 already, it would have gave right here. This is my 4 lug.
All right,
I'm gonna give it. It's such a nice one.
Get to go check out Mr. Tyler Reddick.
Yes, sir. Running his nasty beast. Can I be honest? I don't really care for the yellow and black. it's just, I mean, it's okay, but it's not my favorite. I liked his green and black if you're doing a monster scheme.
Yeah, but I think it's because the Nasty Beast is yellow on the can. So
Yeah, I get it, but it's just kind of ugly. I'm gonna give it a 3. I mean, it's not terrible.
The only I gave it 3 on my side, but that's fine because I was going to agree with you anyway. The only thing keeping this at a 3 is the fact that you got that whole monster eye deal going on back there. Looks
Right.
pretty good.
I feel like they could do so much more with monster than just the black car with like a random color. You know what I mean? Like they've got different flavors. Like I wish like they would be able to just do that.
I get you.
But
Ricky Stenhouse.
Reki spin out. What you got?
3 because it's Sunny D.
I agree. Listen, if anybody from Sunny D is watching this podcast, apparently loves Sunny D because we always rate it pretty high.
I will bump up the rating if you send me Sunny D. Just saying.
We will do a whole Sunny D throughout the years of NASCAR scheme reveal if you guys will send us just Sunny D.
Wouldn't be really much of a reveal if it's already been out there, but I get what you're saying.
They passed, huh?
Moving
Not
on
a reveal,
to Mr.
I meant
Review.
a review. My goodness.
Go on to Mr. Alex Bowen.
I like this ally scheme. It's
better than
less
last year.
chaotic than what it usually is. It gives me like 70s like van vibes. You know what I mean?
I can see that, yeah.
Yeah, like you cut out the back of and put like a teardrop window in it and stuff, and then you'd have that as a paint.
Need to get one of those 2025 V-dub vans that they got going out and put it this on
those things. Heck no, bro.
I'll give it a 4 too.
I need to get like a 70s model van and just paint it NASCAR. Take it to races.
All right. What's Cody Ware? I'm giving this a 2.
I'm giving this a 2. What? Okay.
Enough said about that one. Moving on to your other Monster Energy car.
It's black and a little bit of green. 2 lugs.
Yep, this is my. Remember, I gave the other guy 3, so I'm giving this one 2.
I spoiled it, remember?
Moving on forward to Martin Truex Jr.
I like this scheme. I like it more than I like Chase.
4 lugs.
That's what I was. 4 lugs. Yes.
Would have had my 5 if JJ Yeley wasn't present.
That's fair. My wife just said that they need. Have you ever seen the Rio Punch cans where it's like blue and yellowish orange? And
I think so.
For Monster, she said they need to make a car like that.
They're not going to.
No.
Ryan Priest.
That is.
Take one.
They have one technically. Technically, the Bubba's fries on it.
You're talking about McDonald's.
I'm gonna give this one a 3.
I'll agree with you. I'm not tired of seeing it yet. Plus, the 60 makes it look like it was meant to be there.
This is where us and the Wrap It Up disagree because they said that the 6 looks better than the 60. We agree, or we disagree and say the 60 fills out the car more and looks better.
I like the double digit big numbers because the 17 doesn't even really fill it up that much.
True.
All right. The Anthony Alfredo.
Fast pasta.
Fast pasta.
I like this scheme. I really do.
I think it's the same as last year, to be honest.
It is, but it looks really good on track. It's really cool. I'm gonna give this one a 4 lug. I like this.
I'm gonna keep it at a 3. Not terrible. Not great. Gonna right down the middle.
He needs to get oh bro, he needs to get a craft sponsorship.
Craft or that other one.
Olive Garden.
Oh, Olive Garden would be good too.
Yes,
Chandler Smith.
That's past pasta. This car's okay.
A lot better than most of the 66s. I'm gonna give this one a 3.
I'm going to agree with you. It's okay. I ate one of the ones that was a fan.
Moving on
Yeah,
to Mr. Michael McDowell.
it's going bowling at Daytona.
It probably will.
I like it.
On the front of the field.
I didn't know it. It's very fitting because, you know, was it last Talladega?
The exact
The
opposite
spring?
of what you want to do at Daytona.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, hang on. Sorry, guys. Jimmy, I'm watching my recording and Jimmy's qualifying right now.
Well, I'm
That
gonna
car
get,
looks
I
sick.
don't want to freaking. Well, I just want to get this over with so I can watch the whole doggone thing.
Okay. Well, let's keep going. I'm sorry.
I'm giving this one. I actually like the detail on it. I'm gonna go with a 4 on this one.
I agree. I like this one. I like how it's got like the bowling lanes going behind the number.
Yeah.
And then it's got the ball. Yeah, it looks good.
Mr. Carson Hocevar and his normal scheme.
I hate this scheme. I'm giving this a 2 lug.
I'm gonna keep it at a 3. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'd used it on the Heat League. All right, Mr. BJ McLeod.
It's a black car with a single sponsor.
Hey, he's got a sponsor this year. Last year he
That's
did not
right.
get one.
So he's getting a 3 lug.
I'll agree with you. Because it's BJ McLeod, and we'll definitely see it in the front of the pack at some point. You know, he always works his way up there. Look at this car.
Oh man, this thing, I was just watching it go around track and it looks awesome. Also, I'm not gonna spoil it, but I am gonna say he looks pretty good. Okay,
Well,
not the best.
Don't say anything else.
He doesn't look the.
Dang it.
That's all I'm gonna say. He
I
looks
know
pretty
during
good.
practice Chandler Smith got up to 4th while drafting. So. But you don't get drafted during qualifying. So.
Nope.
What you giving this one, homie?
A 4. I love this scheme. It looks a lot better on track.
I should have saved my 5 for it, but it is what it is.
I thought about it, but then I was like, that's too
All right. Yeah, I can't read that. All right, just a couple more to go through.
I know, and
Mr. SVG.
Bro. So I like Christopher Bell, but SVG might be my secondary pick besides Johnson.
Well, I'm giving this a 4.
I'm giving this one a 4 solely because those 88s are foil.
Yeah.
And but hey, come here. This is the one of the cards I was talking about. Well, I like. But SVG's kind of my guy this season. I've liked watching him, you know what I mean?
Rather the Earth's mind.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Even before like he said he was coming to the Cup Series, I kind of
moving on. We only got 2 left. Well, now we're going to Mr. Helio Castroneves.
I love this car. There are so many like options for 5 lugs.
Yeah. The challenge just to give one away a week. It's gonna be rough.
That's part of the reason I was like, let's just give one away because this car, I'm for sure buying the diecast, the one that I just showed you. Yes, for sure buying that diecast and Jimmy's diecast and the Junior Motorsports diecast and
in other words, your bank account about to run away.
Yeah, but I'll look for the 160.
What you giving this? Make it official.
4.
Yep.
all day.
I would agree with you.
Oh man, it makes me think of like the old school Mountain Dew cars.
Like they did something like they wrapping it and they can do whatever the hell they want to. Heck, they want to. They're doing it.
Right?
Trying to keep it PG and I slipped up, but y'all still love me.
I mean, I did say they had a nice gas hole, so
True. All right, Mr. Daniel Suarez, the last one. Giving
I'm
this one
really
a 2.
tired. Yeah, I'm really tired of this scheme. It looks like there was no effort put into it whatsoever. The only thing that's saving it from lug is the 99 being oil.
Official 2.
Official 2.
Sounds good. That be the last one of Diesel Week.
Yes, sir. But
Yep.
There's a lot of good schemes this week. I'm excited.
Yep.
Speed Week starts tomorrow.
We get to find out who gets the pole and the first 2 open drivers locked in before this episode is posted.
Qualifying's finishing up right now. So
you shush your mouth. It ain't even started for me yet.
Well, I literally just started it, so
as soon as we finish this, I'm gonna put it on.
I'm only 11 drivers in. That's all I'm gonna say.
That being said, make sure you subscribe if you like the content, so we can get some more people on here. We are slowly growing, and we appreciate the guys and gals showing up. We appreciate all you. Hope that we can continue to grow.
Also, if you guys are looking for a place to hang out and talk about the 500, and see some clips of the 500, you should go check out our Discord. We'll be having a watch party. Yes, told you about this for the 500. So.
Yes, sir. That will be down in the description below, or you can click it
up here
right there. See, perfect time.
So, I am looking forward to watching a lot of this and hearing what you guys have to say about it. So, Mondays when we go live, be sure to jump in the comments, and I want to hear about what you thought about it. Of course, we can't say anything now because it hasn't happened yet, but I'm excited for you guys to just tell me what you think. I love when y'all guys jump in the live and we have a conversation, it's a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
Also, if you guys have not checked that out yet, go to our Patreon and you can see where us and the Wrap It Up podcast have gotten together, and we did an episode unedited, well, slightly edited thing, isn't it?
I cut off like a couple, like minute and a half at the start and a little bit at the end.
Where we were just trying to get everything set up. Yeah. So if you guys wanted to watch that episode, go to our Patreon. It's 100% free.
Yep.
And then we will be releasing clips of it eventually through our YouTube and on our socials.
Yeah, I'm working on getting all the audios matched up on it and stuff to get those out.
And if you guys have not already, go check out the Wrap It Up podcast. They're here on YouTube. They're on Facebook. They're Aaron and Justin. They're pretty cool. It was a lot of fun talking to them. And I'm kind of going to say, I'm not going to say for sure. There's a decent chance that you guys might see us again.
Your mic broke off right at the right moment on that one.
Awesome. There's a decent chance that you guys will see us and them doing episodes together again. I was trying to say.
There you go.
Also, since my mic's breaking up, I can go and say, go check out our merch, because when you buy our merch, I can buy new microphones and better equipment. So
yeah, we got my side pretty good now. We got to start working on his side now.
Yeah, unfortunately, but that's all I've got. You got anything else you want to add?
That's it.
All right, I'll let you sign us out then.
All right. Well, we're crossing the finish line of another Raise Hail Praise Dale episode of Scheme Scene. May your victories be many, and good night, race fans.